I've been at this club for 20 years. I know the responsibility placed on me, and I'm really excited. Alvaro Arbeloa, Real Madrid's interim manager. To be honest, I can't really say about Arbeloa because, like, we don't know anything about his coaching style. Like, we don't. Okay, not we. I don't know anything. He's just coming as an interim. The guy looks excited. Look at the smile on his face. He said, "I'm really excited." He's the interim manager, but he's probably gonna have fun with it. Anyway, let's talk about the main issue. Yeah, so this guy got sacked, and others are saying he got sacked. Others are saying he left. I think it's a bit of both because it's one thing to lose to Barcelona. It's another thing to lose in a final to Barcelona. And with Real Madrid, like it's okay. It's probably because of last season because they lost 4 matches against Barcelona, two of them being finals, Copa del Rey, and then that's Spanish Cup, whatever it may be. And to be honest, Xavi Alonso put himself in this situation. Yes. Here's the thing. If you want to show to your star player that I don't need you or to humble them, you have to win your matches. So he put Mbappe on the bench, left him. He saw he's losing. He put him back on. So you might say he was just trying to show Mbappe, but no, it actually did the opposite thing. You put your star player on the bench, and then when you're losing, you put him on. What is he going to start thinking? They can't win without me. Without me, this guy is going to get chance. So you actually inflate their ego. If you put Mbappe on the bench, you better win that match. If you don't, we even know how these players are. They I mean, yeah, that's on his part because you're trying to prove you don't need him, and then you put him back on you put him back on what do you call this thing again? You put him back in the team, in the game. So you're just proving that you need him even more. And otherwise, and I also think he's too rigid. He's too rigid. He's a system manager. He wants his players to do exactly what he wants them to do. I know it's great, but with Real Madrid and the players that he has, that doesn't usually work out. Carlo Ancelotti, he had a very good plan. Play people in their best positions, allow them to do whatever they want, and you just control their ego. Okay, not really control their egos. You just create an environment where everyone can shine, and then you just make minor corrections. You tell him no. He talks to people, and then he's done so much in football, Carlo Ancelotti, such that he can tell you, he can just put his arm around you, tell you, I'm going to sub you. The player even sits down. But for him, he's a younger coach, and I think the players will be more, trying to fight him and whatnot, stuff like that. Otherwise, he might be sacked. He might have left. We don't know. But in a way, it's justifiable for either sides. I mean, with the amount of money these guys are getting paid. And I don't want to say that Real Madrid should change or whatnot. I mean, this is what Real Madrid are known for. They get the best players. And I actually fully agree with Real Madrid on that one. Because people say, no, the manager needs their own players. No, what? No, mm-mm. The reason why I do agree with clubs at times getting players is because look at this. You have Xabi Alonso. Let's say, for example, he signed 5 players. You make a manager sign 5 players. That's what specifically to his system. Then that manager gets sacked. So now you have 5 players, and then you bring in another manager who plays a different system and may not need those players. So you have 5 players, high wages. You can't get rid of them because they know that it will be very difficult for them to go at another club within Europe that will give them the same wages as being offered at Real Madrid, publicity, benefits, all those other things. So now it adds as a cost to the club. And the goodness is Real Madrid, they won't just get you any players. They'll get you the best players because who is a better goalkeeper than Courtois? You might argue about his distribution, but if he needs to make a save, Courtois will do it. Mbappe, you might say he has an ego, but he's the top scorer. I mean, he was the top scorer in the league last season. He's also banging in goals this season. Vinicius Jr. Midfield, I could say that's why there's a few questions. I know they're good midfielders, and the painful thing for me is Valverde. Why is he being played at right? Why is he being played at right back? I mean, it doesn't make sense. Jude Bellingham, he's a good box to box. You're given the best. You have that. I think that's why Real Madrid. Yeah, that's how Real Madrid work. They will give you the honor of managing their club because there's so much benefits that come with Real Madrid. Branding, deals, sponsorships, even just your profile as a manager. I manage Real Madrid. And the funny thing is that Real Madrid, let's say, if you fail at Real Madrid, it's easier for you to submit your case because Xabi Alonso was sacked with a win rate of 71%. He won 22 games, Lost five, drew four. I don't know if it's drew four, yeah, something like that. And then he got sacked. And that's Real Madrid. So another club would see that, okay, this guy, he won a league with Leverkusen, he was sacked at Real Madrid, and they might want him. So this issue goes deep, but I think this guy got sacked. He got sacked. It's that thing, you know that you're going to get fired, and then you tell your boss, no, I'm going to resign. I think it's one of those things. And the whole Mbappe situation, it's what we call player management slash player ego. Many coaches say the thing about managing, it's mainly about communication. Communication is the biggest issue that's there. I don't know why this thing is flickering like this. I've been trying to set it. I think this will be better. Yeah. Communication is the biggest issue when it comes to management. You have to be able to communicate to your player and, have that good relationship between each other. Otherwise, I can't really say it's all Real Madrid's fault because, I mean, he knew what he was getting himself into. But it would be interesting to see what Arbeloa will do. Otherwise, oof, sorry about that. Bit of a longer video, but that's all for now. And Arbeloa on the wheel. We'll see how it goes. Peace.